see how confident this party.
Oh, this is a lot more brawl than I expected at the start of this round. redstar, off of one flash, has just taken 3 of his opponents down right in front of his very eyes. And they keep giving him these challenges, man, that don't seem to be going their way. beanox and Tomiko, a lot of work ahead of them. Now the one advantage, obviously, on Sung with Inferno.
Potentially about to walk into smooya just now. Tomiko, not a whole lot of HP to his name. 35 seconds. This is where Permitta really do need to start making a move. Insta headshot from smooya. Does leave beanox to his devices, and it's a bit sloppy on the Glock. beanox on for the 1 versus 2. 25 seconds to do it all. He wants to try and pick up the bomb, but there's sinnopsyy's USB waiting for him. It's not exactly the cleanest, but into the breach, they still get it done. Pretty heavy take coming in towards Banana from keoz. Oh, he's expecting there to be a player towards Laws. Then nade and molly combo, making it so damn awkward. keoz pushes in. There's a bit of team damage in the process as well, but that's going to incentivize Permitta to start pushing in from arches. There's 2 defenders in the A bomb site, but instead they will take the long route into B. redstar holding on strong. smooya up close with the rat-a-tat-tat. Mary finds Mast upon accident. But it's still looking very dicey.
What?
Oh my goodness, the Tech 9's actually popping off. keoz in a 1 versus 2 has no idea where friend is, but he can at least narrow down his options because the bomb was in his domain. Friend.
Feels like no holds barred. Friend is going straight in, and he'll be none the wiser that his opponent snuck all the way around into coffins. And as close as the round may be, it's still absent of a plant, and much so filled. This is where the crossfire is, and this is kind of home to some of the strongest crossfires in all of Counter-Strike. They go in, and there's good util to stop them.
Flashes to go in. They know the positions of both of these A-side defenders. YaLLa, how is he staying alive for that long? redstar permeates through the smoke. He's got 2 assailants waiting for him. Bullets not quite fully connecting through the boxes. And smooya, he's got an AWP, but he's also got a friendly old nade that's going to chase one down. No. Doesn't find a kill. smooya, if only he knew how good his chances are. I think he might have an inkling of an idea because he switched over to the USB. Headshot found. beanox 6 feet under. And it's an AWP on the other side. Friend will thread the needle and deny smooya the luxury of a round. Permitta on the first. You'll see they cut.
Again,
they'll just cut off any audio cues because they realize that they need to let into the breach, overcook this a bit.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to say, I don't really know how you set up a crossfire here. It's going to be based on a couple of right guesses and timings. I don't even think that'll be enough. 50-50, even with the unsuspecting head through the smoke, it's just nowhere near. And with only 1 kill to add to your arsenal, I feel like this one is a gutter ball. Maybe the 5-7 can cause some commotion, but I think on the other side of the map, smooya on the other MP9's already called this a draw, so.
And, you know, the funny thing is, into the breach, even with 3 rounds, it doesn't actually feel like...
Seconds now, he's just the cutoff.
Ooh. It's now starting to become obvious what the game plan is. keoz is ready for it. They're getting ready to pop as the smoke allows some vision. Molotov's available. redstar will be the first impedance in their progression. Tomiko and Mast, both history. But Mary, this is where he starts to activate. Oh, this is where keoz starts to be thankful that that prior volley was tossed over. Mary with 10 seconds to go. He doesn't have time, and he doesn't have the space with smooya waiting for him.
Into the breach, the one thing you're not really going to do is out-aim them. That's one thing they will have in their cause. And it wasn't a flash pop from Permitta. It was just very, let's trade off of one another. Let's space and go in.
Oh, keoz might be able to narrow them down to just the left side corner, but he wastes too many bullets. Keeps spraying down, leaves himself exposed. redstar, however, will do no such thing. Mast and friend now quickly turn into a paste. But Tomiko, the only member remaining, ITB, they're doing a pretty damn good job on the CT side all of a sudden. Or under? What are we wagering?
I think I'm picking the under here. I think I'm picking the knife kill over, though, because redstar is going to hop into one. it's going to hold you back because a lot of these opening pushes haven't gone your way without the inclusion of that op. They're going to go back to Banana, which worked before, run straight into the AKs, and it's not going to end all that well when you're mowed down by keoz and sinnopsyy. A 3-for-2 trade, tenfold favorable for the Supremes.
Getting into the B bomb site seems like a tall order.
This one's a little, again, out of the realm of possibility. I'm impressed with the kill on smooya, I'll give you that, but nah, it's...
They have no idea of how advanced the information available is. Smooya's gonna have to creep off the angle.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no, caught with your pants around your ankles. keoz quickly just threw a wrench in your works.
They gotta go. At this point, the cat's out of the bag. You know this is going to be an A attack, so the only maybe chance they have is trying to sell some misdirection. smooya still looking good, but they have completely vacated this B site. Not a member in sight, and sinnopsyy needs to go back and address this threat rather quickly before they go pouncing in. The bomb is quickly waltzing up Banana. You've got smooya, the only one holding for this lone apps lurk. I don't even know what the idea here from Permitta is. Now they're shifting back to A. They didn't get any audio cues, so this is just off of a read.
Problem is, ITB, they're fully ready for it. They're ready and waiting. redstar, as soon as he goes for the shoulder peek, he has the full info. And Mary, he can at least isolate the opper. He needs to find his duel now, but he's only got 15 seconds trying to bait out the shot. But that will not be baited. Instead, it's the sidearm to finish the job.
I don't see Into the Breach struggling here.
It does heavily hinge on this pistol round, though, doesn't it? Uh-oh. They're losing players. They're losing players left and right. They're hemorrhaging teammates.
Bomb has been planted.
And this is Permitta's map pick.
And if you don't know how to deal with that, they're just going to run away with a series like this. Now, I don't think this has entirely been a game of just out-aiming, to their credit. I think there has been a lot of misdirection and back-and-forth play from Into the Breach in a lot of these rounds, call and responses, if you will. But Permitta aren't also doing themselves any favors. There were their fair share of advantages on that first half.
Knox. It does look pretty sloppy now, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's desperate.
The Fama spray down being completely off-center, the MP9 being thrown out, sinnopsyy finding ahead. It's almost like we're just watching Permitta walk the metaphorical plank. Into the breach, more like into the ocean for Permitta. Is that harsh?
It's either that or into the shark's mouth.
Okay, you're worse.
There you go. By being worse, it makes you look better. Oh, not the bag, too! Only real chance for Permitta starts here with the inclusion of rifles. A lot of utility, but not a lot of pizzazz when it comes to the pushes. Not even a flash when they go down Banana, and it's honestly kind of a rarity, but you can really see Into the Breach find their advantages. They've just waltzed the smoke and found 2 players on B. At this point, you know A is left to 1 naked man. You've got Tomiko in pit. If you can't get a double, then you're just done. They've all spotted you. They know you're here. How do you get this trade, though? YaLLa's low. He can't commit to this duel, or so he can. A headshot on almost 1 HP says this round is ours.
I'm not even sure if Permitta can muster up a victory or even start the climb anymore. Glad that they were able to save an AK and an M4 there. If anything, consolation frags could be useful. Mary and Friend being able to find 2 weapons to drop. I'll keep it 100 with you. I haven't actually watched many of ITB's matches, as many as I have for Permitta.
I mean, I'm liking this so far. This looks different. This is a slightly more evolved Into the Breach team that's ready to respond when called upon or called to, and that's exactly what they've just done. 3 opening kills at B. There's no point for hesitation. Hell, that's their molly on the corner that's slowing them down. As soon as they go in, This game is as good as cooked. You've already got the flash back from CT. Masked, not hiding his route of re-entry, and sinnopsyy's got a counterflank to shove down their pipe as soon as they thought they had it in the holes. For this game, as good as done, and Masked knows it's sitting in church, hoping for some pity frags. And they're not even going to bother planting the bomb. They just want to get this over with. Why bother wasting extra time flashing into church? No. It's actually missed. They're giving a lot more respect than I thought.
They know where the final player is. It's really just about choking him out now from all angles. Poking and prodding. Masked trying to line up his stats as much as he can, but smooya will be up in his face to guarantee the 13. Into the breach. I'm very impressed. They kind of just swimmingly went past this game with no issues whatsoever. I mean, we still have 2 more potential maps to play out, right? Waiting outside B, into the breach. They've actually gone exploring quite a bit, so this is going to be a big chunk of information before the bomb site is even connected with. smooya finds one. sinnopsyy can't really hold on to the back of the bomb site, and that's a kill through the smoke from Mary, so 2 fantastic openers to be finding. Now, connector becomes a point of contention, but most of the action will be coming in from CT. YaLLa, first point of contact. Beanox gets a kill in connector. Still, the advantage for Permitta, but Juan is wanting to turn things around. Beanox and Friend, only one of their positions is known. They still need to narrow down their options. Into connector we go. They realize that they have to at least get one of these players off the play. Beanox, good kill. Instant shot from Juan. He's been doing everything. Kit picked up as well. I'm not sure Friend's going to want to peek, but if he does it too late, it would be a problem. But that is an issue for another reality, because Permitta, they get the first. When you're in these forced by situations, becomes too difficult to run in last minute. Permitta don't want to take that risk, but look at this. The rotations have been brought forward. Juan will avoid the flashbang. They don't check for him. 2 kills collected. keoz will find 1, and they need to get on the bomb ASAP. 20 seconds remain, and Friend goes for a quick tap. Run through the smoke. No connections being made just yet, but look at this, man. The time is continuing to dwindle. Still, they have to play ring around the rosy. Friend finds the player in the back of the bomb site. redstar still in close contention. He's trying to interrupt, but he just needs to stay alive now, and redstar's done it. Tickles Friend and gets him off the bomb. Mary, that's a death puncher for sure.
You saw them constantly paranoid of the smoke pushes, paranoid of a smoke spam. You put those smokes up.
Permitta, desperation seems to be in the cards. They'll just try to run out through with the Tech 9s, and they're still inching forward. Surprisingly enough, they might be walking into the cross with the redstar, but the MP9 coming in from the back lines is also punished, so maybe Permitta have a force by one of their own in the cards. 2 players ready and waiting. Man, every single one of these pushes is being met with the force of the pistols. 1, redstar, 2 players in all to do. Yeah, the walls are about to close in on them, but surprisingly enough, even Permitta don't feel too confident.
It's going to work out. Permitta don't have time to figure out what's going on at B. They don't have time to see if anything's in mid. They've just got to commit to this, and there are 4 players here. Molly, perfectly placed. You've got to go through it, and you've already been dinked. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, indeed. Players starting to drop like flies, but Friend is going to make sure that it's kept in close contention. The MP9 persevering. smooya, scout rifle, but instantly taken out of commission. Well, I can just say for sure that Permitta's Anubis is looking a lot better than Inferno ever was. Here it comes, though. Popping into the A site, and I'm not sure why they're playing with only contingencies, always relying on the retake. We saw glimpses of this back in Inferno. And we'll see if this is the issue that ends up plaguing them. sinnopsyy trying to chase after, out of bullets, but catches Friend in River anyway. Bomb's already planted. Time is starting to tick down, and they need to start making a move. All 3 players pigeonholed inside the bomb site. sinnopsyy's already made it through to the water. knows where these final two members are! What a
What?
flick from Beanox! Instant adjustment, and redstar will be able to catch him through the smoke, but there's just so little time that it's not worth the squeeze.
What really makes all of this so concerning for Into the Breach is, like, when you look at these rounds and break them down, when you get to the vague standpoints of them, you almost find yourself asking, if you can't win a round where all depends on any given day, smooya, this is what I've been waiting for. These aggressive pushes getting the op involved, and I'm shocked that's not a kill. Tomiko looking to get traded by redstar. Good the heads up awareness. Now you gotta follow through with it. Mary, he sneaks inside that smoke. The reload turn. juanflatroo's not ready, and they get that trade right back.
They're gonna want to pressure the AWP though. This two-man setup here in the B-bomb side is very difficult to get past. keoz coming up behind them, starts to rip them to shreds, and Friend probably wants to double dip on the previous angle. Would make his life so much easier if he can get that second kill. Ooh, double scope attempt at the flank. But he does get caught before he can pull the trigger. Ouch. Permitta. redstar is going to be expecting this, though. He's going to be ready in position.
Don't reload. You can't reload here. You're running out of bullets. Tomiko, he actually has to worry about that. And that's, yeah, I was going to say, there's not enough time. I'm surprised they pulled this back. It's 1-on-2, but you've got an isolation inside of that smoke. redstar still here. They know about it, or at least they should. And smooya's going to come lurking forward through that smoke. Ready as ever. I thought that shot was a layup. 8 seconds to go. They're still trying to buy time. smooya's P250 gets the job done.
Finish the aggressive peeks of Into the Breach. It could happen again. Now, though, I like this. ITB playing a bit more conservative, not allowing those escorts to take up-close duels. Ooh! Instant shot from Beanox. That gives them so much access to middle. And the world is their oyster. They can take B connector into the bomb site push. They can head into A. And with the AWP being recovered, now Beanox wants to keep getting his hands dirtier and dirtier.
Mid is now a point of contention for Into the Breach that they need to address in the following rounds. This should already be off of your mind. You should already say to yourself, you know what, this one's over. You can't be just giving these kills away, because whilst, yes, it looks nice, you aren't sitting with the finest repertoire of cash right now with Into the Breach, and they're still going for this. Good kill, and maybe, just maybe, there's enough encouragement to get back into this site. The nines have been crazy lethal, and it doesn't seem they stop here. If you got that frag-ass redstar, then juanflatroo's job was made a lot easier on this retake, but instead... So the Tech-9 runs him down. Sure, it's a 1v1 on paper, and it looks flashy, but you can condense those angles, and smooya did.
Okay. Well, this is just going to pretty much be a mow down here. keoz just does some fantastic work. The audio cue is going to make it too obvious. They run back into the nade, and this is a surprisingly quick round to end off the half. 6-6.
But they'll keep kicking and give a chance to the USPs at the remainder B site's defense to try and actually pick up the round. That smoke paints a different picture. Masks on the low angle of the site. They've got a molly to cover this. There's no way you're going to stop them from entry at this point. Now, you're looking at a retake or time delayed. Everybody's in, focused on the site CT anchors. And if you had bought enough time, maybe Friend could have done something a little chaotic. But in a 1v5, how much chaos can you really cause?
Look at this. They're just playing for the fun of it. They run after him, a little goose chase there. You know, you just mentioned that they're gonna let ITB get away with what they've already earned, but it doesn't seem like they're happy with ITB cashing in a paycheck. First kill already collected by smooya. That significantly undermines their chances, but the 5-7 still popping off. keoz, however, quickly puts 2 in the ground. And Friend, you want an op in his hands? Well, he has sacrificed that for a scout rifle. And
yeah, I mean, I love the timing to make that call. Not that one.
Yeah.
That one a little more far-fetched.
Sinnopsyy, instant kill. No! What? I thought he'd be able to find the kill. I called it. It's the nade to gobble him up. Nade pops the smoke. Op given a sight line, but a retreat from Tomiko. Things started to look dire, but it seems like Permitta still want to persevere.
Last 2 rounds, I guess, have kind of recency biased their way into my mind. But, I mean, Tomiko gets opened on there. They're just popping A. They have essentially a 5-on-2. But now it's the long con. YaLLa is given the kill back on Beanox, and Permitta need to start spreading their forces a little more.
Sinnopsyy in middle is going to be so useful if he could get something done there. Friend catches him off with no casualties. And Juan's efforts into the B-bomb site will be unsupported. keoz will find Mary, and all of a sudden, we're just seeing players drop like flies. Friend.
Bomb has been planted.
On for the retake, sure, but he's going to have no one in his company.
Oh my god! Was that
Wow.
a panic jump or something? Or was that a jump shot? Like, you think, like, misinput? I'm
pretty sure that was a misinput. Because a jump check would be accompanied with some AD movement.
Right?
Hmm. Into the breach. They're
wow,
getting
and
a bit sloppy, honestly.
They don't even get that kill back. They've had a lot of leeway at A in finding these kills, but now that's gone. They don't even have the bomb. I just realized they don't even have the bomb. It's not even the sloppiness in the fact that they can't pull these kills back.
Wait.
It's the sloppiness in the fact that they don't even have the bomb.
This can get really bad. You know that, right? 40 seconds to the B-bomb site. What? I can't believe they're going into... I cannot believe they're going into A!
Yeah, I'm with you.
What a play there. Initiative from Permitta is perfect. Beanox with a flash couple from Mary. Helps so much. Is Juan going to be anticipated? Tomiko knows he's getting stuck in something. They don't realize. Tomiko goes past him. Bullets fed to his back. And a 3 versus 5 quickly brought down to just 2. Tomiko, the only player on the server right now that looks like he's smurfing.
Tomiko has saved this game. Tomiko is the reason Permitta are back on the cards here. And you need a plant if you're into the breach. If you want to invest in this next round, if you want any chance at fighting for overtime from that point beyond, you need to get a bomb plant here. And again, it's hesitation from into the breach, worried about the next move to make, taking so long to crack into this B site. And right now, Fred has the perfect idea. And smooya's been killed through the smoke. redstar is a dead man or not. Shut down Friend. And whilst this round's still not really in their wheelhouse, a plant most certainly.
redstar hoping that somebody's main so he can narrow down to just 2 players. Okay, that's a kill. Starting to make mistakes. They're starting to get sloppy, but so is redstar. DB, sinnopsyy having slipped a net completely changes everything. He's in enemy lines. The info he can pass over is unreal here, Ant.
They've already gotten a plant too. How do you get back into this site without making a mistake? One error will cost you big time. And wait a second, look at this flank that's coming through from CT spawn. They have no idea the Tech-9 pulled!
What?
And 2 kills coming, and sinnopsyy recovers the op, and Mike just do it all himself. At this point, I don't really think they care so long as the trades come. They don't care how they get there. It's match point for Into the Breach on a half buy. I was questioning.
They're getting ready to capitulate on the B bomb site. All the resources from Permitta, they're on A. This is the perfect read for ITB. As soon as the utility starts to come in, Permitta, they're going to realize that they may have made the wrong move. At least they're all ready for the flank. ITB can't waste any more time. Mass cooped up in the corner. Mary's going to start providing the information that this is going to be the B-side hit. Mary finds one. Tomiko, they know that 2 players are in the back of the bomb site because of the fact that there was a boost available. Plant available. Mast isn't able to hit the no-scope. A 5 versus 4 retake, and this is going to get so chaotic.
You gotta pick something though. You gotta start fighting for something. Good
No
kill
way.
from YaLLa. Off tries to set up and Con. They've taken it back, and a trade's come through. It's 3-on-3, but it's so chaotic. One from CT, one from B main, one from Con. How do you wrap your head around this? How do you possibly fend this off? Everybody needs to be perfectly on point, and it all starts with the man in pizza, or rather Con. They're all trying to stay together. Trades are missed. YaLLa keeping the game alive. It's a one-on-one. There's no kit for Mary. He has to fully stick this defuse. There's not any lying around. And by the skin of his teeth, he's pulled it off. YaLLa, the MVP of the past few rounds, has saved into the breach from an overtime or failure and has taken the series away in their opening showing.
Ridiculous stuff. And you know what, ITB, they haven't exactly look like they're in the best shape. I believe we're gonna have an interview ready with the man himself, Smooya.
Yeah, I smell.
You're face palming at the start. Was that a tough game?
Not super tough, but just long day. We had 2 best of 3s back to back, so we're all pretty tired. Thank God it ended 2-0, because third map would have been tough.
I mean, look, hey, nobody likes to sit there and play games for 5 hours without getting up to take a break. So I'll at least give you that. But one thing I am curious for is I'm not going to beat around the bush. Obviously, the results haven't necessarily been as you've wanted them to be lately, but today kind of felt different. It felt like it was a lot more convincing. Coming into this event, or even like recent events, is there something that like changed or like made you guys think a different way about the game?
No, not really. We're just playing, having some fun, trying to have more fun, less stress on stuff like, you know, let's say maybe I'm a bit toxic or Juan would forget grenades or whatever. We're just trying to fuck it, and just play.
You know, I like that. I mean, just if you know there's a problem, right, just acknowledge it and just get it over with. I like that attitude. So, you know, having gotten this win, is there anything you're sort of looking to incorporate into the team going into things, like maybe a looser style, I guess?
I don't think it's a term of style. I don't think our problem is in-game at all. Most of our defeats have come from self-inflicted mistakes, mindset, stuff like this. So we're just trying to have more fun. That's it, really. Nothing too crazy. Just have some fun.
And
okay, so I just want to poke the bear a little bit here more, right? Do you think if you are having those kinds of issues, right, it would make sense to like sort of incorporate them into your gameplay, like from the get-go, like instead of trying to circumnavigate them, you just go like, okay, we are having these problems. Maybe we just like drill that into like the way we play CS. Like we just end up playing a looser style because we know we're gonna have these issues.
Again, I don't think the issues come from in-game as much as you guys are alluding to. I don't think it's a case of we need to play loose because one guy might forget a strat. I don't think that's the case. Or we have to play loose because I might be a bit toxic. I don't think that's what it comes down to. It's just about becoming comfortable, you know. All 5 need to be comfortable at the same time. That's the hardest thing. We're just tinkering with some, maybe like bomb site changes. Like on Inferno, we swapped redstar. No. We swapped keoz for sinnopsyy on A to B, you know, and it's already feeling much smoother because like those 2 players play together on a lot of bomb sites, so we're trying to like sync people up across maps. So you just naturally have synergy with the person, you know. You hear their voice, you know, okay, maybe they want to play more aggressive, more passive, instead of having like unique partnerships. And yeah, just have fun. That's the motto of the team. Just have fun.
Do you think that loose style, okay, I won't put it as loose style of play, but do you think that like just have fun mindset has kind of helped you guys not necessarily get lost in like a mental realm of, oh, we made a mistake, and then you like spiral out of control or one way or another? Do you think like the atmosphere of the team has improved because of that just have fun mantra?
Yeah, 100%. I think we saw Nerds do a Hitter TV interview recently, and he said that since January, maybe like a few months in Heroic, they stopped having after talks. Before, we would win a game or lose a game or finish practice and sit and talk for 2 hours. Hey, Owen, you need to stop saying these words. Hey, YaLLa, remember strat. Hey, dead. And it's at one point it's boring. Yeah, you spend more hours in the week talking about why you're shit instead of figuring out like how to get better. So we kind of just put it to the side. Fuck it. How do we get better? Only talk about positive stuff. Never mention anything negative, and just hopefully it carries us, you know.
Well, smooya, I really appreciate that you're being very candid in the interview. You know, you're giving us a real good peek behind the curtain. So thanks for the interview and congratulations on your victory. I wish you the best of luck in the future stages.
Thank you guys. I'm gonna go shower now. Goodbye, guys. Bye.
Later.
Bye bye.